So the CastleHill Assessment Portal, one of the unique features that we have within the tool is the ability for an analyst or for a person within your organization or our organization, when we do our services capability, to actually interact with the person responding to the questionnaire itself. And that's a unique feature across the industry. It's not something we see in any tools, and it's where we actually are able to drive a lot of value from the CastleHill Assessment Portal. So it's not just about the fact that you have a very straightforward UI, or a very straightforward web application, no trainings required, no additional end user interactions typically required for them to come in and answer the questions, because it's a standard questionnaire format, something which most people are very, very comfortable with. But it's the fact that as people answer those questions, our team is able to do a validation of that information within the portal and actually interact with the person who's responding to the question. Going back and forth with those folks who are responding to the question really engages them within the process. And by engaging them within the process, you end up with better quality information that can then go back into the Archer platform. So that's the key differentiator about the CastleHill Assessment Portal, is that the CAP really drives that ability to get better data through data quality improvements, but also through that end user engagement. So the next time they need to go and do an assessment of some sort, it's not, oh no, I've got to go into the platform, figure out how to do this stuff again. I need to go and do my training or other pieces. It's, I'm just responding to a very, very straightforward questionnaire, as you'll be able to see in the demonstrations of the CastleHill Assessment Portal. So the features of the CastleHill Assessment Portal is that we've had a completely asynchronous connection that happens between your Archer platform and the portal. And so the portal is running out in Amazon's web services interface, the AWS infrastructure. So the portal running in AWS allows you to have a complete separation from what you have inside your internal systems. And so we use a very straightforward FTP mechanism, a secure FTP mechanism between the two platforms. The only thing that's going back and forth are text files, our content, the information, the attachments that might be there, and those commentaries, those discussions that are happening between the analyst and those end users who are responding to the questions. And so it's a very secure platform, very, very straightforward to set up because of that ability to have this be a completely separate function overall. So there's no direct communication that's happening through your firewall. There's no gaps in your firewall that are actually happening there. So the CastleHill Assessment Portal is another great way to engage your customers by having them come into answer a questionnaire, answer an assessment, but do it in a way that's much more intuitive to them, much more functional to them. And so this is for any kind of an assessment or a questionnaire within the Archer platform. There's no limitations on the kind of information that you can put into the questionnaire. Any of the nested business rules or other functions are available as well. And throughout this entire process, Archer always remains the system of record. And so you build your questionnaire within the Archer platform. We take that information, we bring it into the assessment portal. The assessment portal interprets those rules through the metadetective extract that we've taken out of the Archer configuration. We bring that information out of the Archer configuration. We bring it into the portal. The portal then exposes that data into the questionnaire. Parent-children information. If I answer yes to a particular question, I can have 3 more questions pop up. If I answer no, I can have it immediately go to the next section. All of those sort of business rules and that rich experience that you'd expect from a strong questionnaire-based assessment tool is within the portal, but again, based off of what you have in Archer. So one of those unique features about the CastleHill Assessment Portal is that ability to really get any type of a question field out of the Archer platform, to be able to take that capability, put it into the portal, get it to your end users. All the business rules are still going to fire, and you're going to be able to get the right kind of answer with great data quality in for that information. So just one other piece about the CastleHill Assessment Portal. So the CAP, as we like to call it, the CAP is on a regular cadence for updates and new capabilities. And so one of the capabilities that we recently put together is to make sure that we can actually have it integrate within a single sign-on provider. And so this is a really important way to make sure that the users who are coming into the platform are the authenticated users that you expect to come in. And so in the case of an external party that may be using this for a third party or a vendor assessment or a cyber investigation, any sort of an activity that you may be doing within that space, the ability to make sure that those users are coming in, that they're authenticated relative to their credentials is an important aspect. It's also extremely important for internal users who are using the CAP to answer different questionnaires, maybe assessment that you're driving out, or a different policy attestation, or a business associate assessment, any of those different types of capabilities, driving that through the portal is very efficient because you can have internal people going in through their single sign-on, you can have external people going in through the single sign-on capability within the external portal, and bring that information together. It's a great way to make sure that the users you expect to get into the platform are the ones who are actually getting there.